A Last Word by Ernest Dowson, 1867 to 1900. Let us go hence. The night is now at hand. The day is overworn, the birds all flown. And we have reaped the crops the gods have sown. Despair and death, deep darkness o'er the land, broods like an owl. We cannot understand laughter or tears, for we have only known surpassing vanity. Vain things alone have driven our perverse and aimless band. Let us go hence, somewhither strange and cold, to hollow lands where just men and unjust find end of labour, where's rest for the old, freedom to all from love and fear and lust. Twine our torn hands, O pray the earth unfold our life-sick hearts and turn them into dust. Okay, this is a poem by Ernest Dowson. Ernest Dowson is a British poet from Kent. He went to Queen's College, Oxford, but he didn't graduate. He was a member of the decadent movement. The decadent movement was characterized by wild sexual relationships, things breaking the taboos of the time, of wild excesses, and this is paralleling the decadence of the fall of the Roman Empire. Let's see, Dowson was an alcoholic. He died at an early age. He died of tuberculosis. He seems to have had a sad life. Other people of the decadent movement, you might think of Oscar Wilde or Aubrey Beardsley. But mostly this was in France and perhaps Belgium as well. So what's this poem about? This poem is about death. And I think Dowson is very often thinking about death. Let us go hence. The night is now at hand. There we go, he says it. Death. Yeah, so a last word, the last word before you die. Yeah, let us go from this world. Night is now at hand. Yeah, so this is the time to die. The day is overworn. The birds are all flown. So all of the good things have finished. Yeah, it's time. It's time for the end. It's time for the end of life, perhaps even the end of the world. And we have reaped the crops the gods have sown, and we've lived our lives. Yeah, we have cut the crops, we've cut the food, the wonders that of the seeds that the gods have sown. So we have had our lives. The gods have sown us as seeds, and we have had that. Despair and death. So now is the time of despair and death. Deep darkness o'er the land broods like an owl. So now is the time of despair, death and darkness on the land. Yeah, I like this broods like an owl. I think it's the expression of an owl looks like it's brooding, like it's thinking about bad things. And I think this is talking about death is to come. This is the end. We cannot understand laughter or tears, for we have only known surpassing vanity. So we don't really understand what it is to laugh. We don't understand what it is to cry, because the only things we think about in our lives are being vain, are how making ourselves wonderful, how looking at ourselves and thinking how wonderful we are and making ourselves better. And he's saying that human life is a thing full of vanity. Yeah, and we only think about ourselves and how we can look better. Vain things alone have driven our perverse and aimless band. So the band here, I think, talks about the human race, and only vanity, only vain things have driven our lives, have driven the lives of humans. So he's saying that humans are motivated by vain things, that in reality humans are empty and only concerned about themselves and how they look and how beautiful we are. We're only worried about ourselves. We're just self-centered. Let us go hence. Now I think he's starting to talk about the afterlife, or if there is an afterlife, or what comes after life. So let us go from here. Somewhither, strange and cold. So somewhither, to some strange and cold place. To hollow lands, to an empty world, where just men and unjust find end of labour. So let us go to an empty place where all men go, where just men go, where unjust men go, where is rest for the old, where there is rest for people who are old. Freedom to all from love and fear and lust. A place where we are all free from love pushing us around, from fear pushing us around, from lust pushing us around. So here he's saying that our lives are all motivated by love and fear and lust, and all these things are in control of our lives. And once we've died, then fear, love and lust, these don't affect us anymore. Twine our torn hands, so bind our hands. Oh, pray the earth enfold our life-sick hearts. So he wants the earth to take back our hearts that are sick of living and turn them into dust and turn us into nothing. So I think here he's saying that at the end of life, when we die, there is nothing there. It's just the end of life. It's freedom from the vanities of life, freedom from labour, freedom from the difficulties of love and fear and lust. And there is absolutely nothing there, but that in itself is rest. So rest from life. Enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. A last word by Ernest Dowson.